Mojang have a list of ideas they might add to Minecraft. So let's go to the future and try all the blocks, mobs, items, biomes, and more. It would be good to have someone to fight for you while mining or building, which is why Mojang mentioned adding pigman bodyguards. Let's start off naked, because you're supposed to hire them, kit them out with your own armor and weapons, then start commanding them. They were shelved, but looks like the idea might resurface in the future. With so many new things being added, the inventory is going to start feeling more and more cramped. Luckily, Mojang have said backpacks are under review to be added. They could give you an extra row of items in exchange for your chestplate slot, making them way more quick to use than a shulker box. They've confirmed that bundles will be added too, so you'll be able to keep up to a stack of separate items in one slot. They aren't quite the inventory upgrade I think we need, but they're definitely great for when you're adventuring and want to take home small amounts of unknown items to see what they do.
Now, the overworld and the nether both have ores, so Mojang has said that they might add in radium, a new ore for the end dimension. But don't get too close, because it's radioactive and it gives off the poison effect when you get within a 3-block radius. And you'll use radium to make an ender index, which combines nearby chests into one, which makes item sorting so much easier. Or you could use radium as fuel, because it'll smell items even quicker than coal.
The night sky in Minecraft isn't that interesting to look at, but shooting stars would make it so much nicer to sit and watch. Could you wish on them to have rare items show up the next day? Shooting stars were shown in the Tiger update teaser trailer, but weren't added. They're on Mojang's list though, so it's likely we'll see them in the future. Penguins aren't on the list, but were mentioned in a Q&A session a few years ago. These cute creatures could add more life to the colder biomes and hatch out of eggs like turtles. It would be awesome to see penguins swimming around, catching fish to bring back to their chicks. Similarly, Mojang are reviewing the possibility of adding fish bowls. Instead of having to make a bulky tank to store one fish, you'd be able to craft a block-sized fish bowl and place your favorite fish inside. Salmon can be pretty big and wouldn't fit, so placing 2 fish bowls next to each other would create an even bigger one, just like a double chest.
Here's a weapon that you can't craft. Mojang developer Dinnerbone said these would be only obtainable by finding them while exploring or through trading. And you'll be able to find boots that increase the amount of health that you've got, or a special type of helmet that'll give you night vision while you wear it.
We have tipped arrows that give potion effects, but why not exploding projectiles? Mojang was seen working on this feature in a 2011 documentary, but it hasn't been added yet. We can already launch fireworks from crossbows, but it would be so game-changing if they exploded on impact.
Let's go through this store, which is actually animated. This was mentioned 12 years ago, but saved for the future. The chests swing open, so why shouldn't the doors also have an animation? Yeah, it loses some of the charm of old Minecraft, but it's definitely more realistic than having a door open instantaneously.
That's how I open doors. Oh, it's my last firework.
Be careful, because in the future, spiders can make cobwebs while crawling around. This was first teased as a future update back in 2009, and imagine having to clean up your Minecraft house. I thought Minecraft was supposed to be escape from chores. However, when the spider can trap you in its webs, it'll definitely change up the combat quite a bit.
This is an uncrafting table. Accidentally clicked the wrong thing in the recipe book and made 100 buttons? No problem, just pop them all in here and get all your materials back. These are on Mojang's list of items that are under review and might be called the recycling table. It would be so useful to be able to split items into their raw materials before sending them into a sorting system, but this recycling comes at a cost. You might need to put in coal, redstone, or even XP to power the table, so it might not be so useful. What if you could craft things while they're going into a sorting system? Once you've gathered the necessary items, the auto-crafting table would use them in a recipe of your choice. Mojang rejected this idea at first, but in 2018 they put it under review as long as it would also require fuel. This block would be great with farms, letting them use the collected items to make the fully crafted things you need with no manual input required, other than setting the thing you want it to make. Most ores in Minecraft can be turned into tools, but Emerald is one that got left out. 4,000 people have voted for Emerald armor and weapons, so Mojang are reviewing them, even though they also rejected this idea before. Since Emerald tools aren't unique enough, maybe they could be easier to enchant, requiring fewer levels. That would give them a unique use and make villager trading even more important.
Shulkers in the future can camouflage. They were going to take the texture of the block they were sitting on when they were first added in, but the texture copying part was too challenging for Jev to add in. Though at Minecon 2015, he said that might be possible in the future, and it could even come to other mobs. And camouflaging mobs adds in so many different gameplay possibilities, but then again, these could easily just be done with invisibility.
Speaking of shulkers, why can't elytras be dyed just like a shulker box? Well, Mojang have responded, and this feature is also under review. Elytras are already changed if you're lucky enough to have a cape, but in the future, you might be able to color your wings with dye and possibly even use banner designs like you can with shields. Now that would allow for some customization.
Nether pearls. Ever been stuck in the nether and you don't remember the coordinates to get back to your portal home? Well, found in fortresses, these future items can lead you to ruined portals and help you get back to safety. Bedrock Edition developer The Raddest Bro briefly mentioned them in 2018. They could even be used to locate nearby mobs, perfect for when you can't rest because there's monsters nearby, and great for when you want to track down the other players. When 1.17 was announced, Mojang confirmed archaeology would be added to the game. However, it's now delayed until 1.20 or later. The idea behind this is that you can use dig site tents around the world with chests containing the brush, a new tool crafted using copper. And using this brush, you can sweep away the layers of dirt and gravel to discover lost artifacts, and even diamonds. But you must dig carefully or you'll lose that item. And you can even find new ceramic shards to decorate the newly added clay pots.
Beds come in 16 different varieties, but it would be pretty cool if there were some more ways to decorate them. According to Mojang's list, in the future we might be able to combine beds with banners to make custom sheets. Finally, I can put my real-life bed sheets in Minecraft. One at a time, ladies. Jeb mentioned adding a dragon head banner pattern in 2016 too, which could look really awesome. 32,000 people voted for banner bed sheets, making it the second most voted idea on the list. You'll see the most voted later.
Mojang doesn't add new food very often, but there's a whole bunch of new snacks here in the future. They like the idea of rice, which is suggested back in the feedback site. Here you could grow rice in water and then combine it with fish to make sushi, or you could just eat it out of a wooden bowl. And Jeb said that corn might be a fun food source to add in the future as well. And hey, crabs got placed under review on the feedback website, and they would be mobs that could be trapped and then eaten. So the next logical step's adding in Krabby Patties.
And to cook these future foods, Mojang said they might add a chef villager. Instead of trading emeralds, the chef would take raw meats and crops off your hands and sell cooked meats, soups, and stews, setting it apart from the butcher villager. Or they could take emeralds and some ingredients in return for baking a cake for you. I just want to see a villager with a really funny hat. As of 1.19, there are 39 enchantments. Here are two that might be adding to that in the future. The lumber enchantment will allow you to chop down an entire tree just by breaking the block at the bottom, saving so much time. It would take the same amount of time to mine as it normally would, but lumber 2 or 3 would decrease that time. Mojang also teased a double jump enchantment. You'd be able to get some extra height on your jumps, or stop fall damage if timed correctly.
The red dragon is one of Minecraft's oldest mysteries. It was first teased back in 2011 as a slightly less dangerous version of the ender dragon for the overworld, and it could land on the terrain instead of destroying it. And for years, people have wondered if it actually would see the light of day, until Dinnerbone finally said that he was sure that it would be added eventually. And in 2019, the red dragon was put under review, and so was the water dragon. And this special type could guard the entrance to a new underwater structure or drop a special kind of trident.
It looks like in the future, Mojang might be adding a couple more mob variants. When they mentioned it, they gave examples like burning spiders and cobbled creepers. We've since had cave spiders and charged creepers added, and Minecraft Earth had a lot of variants, from the woolly cow to the bouldering zombie. Hopefully more of these come to the main game, like how the glow squid was ported over. Personally, I'd love to see the skeleton wolf. You might think redstone is a good enough fuse for TNT, but a lot of people want placeable gunpowder, and here's why. To add a delay to your TNT's explosion, you'll need to use repeaters, which are pretty expensive considering they need 2 redstone and 3 stone just to make 1. When the TNT blows them up, that becomes an issue. Mojang are reviewing the ability to place gunpowder to create a much cheaper TNT timer. You can already place string, so gunpowder does seem like a logical choice.
Future updates will of course add in new biomes, like the Magic Forest. This place contains giant trees, mushroom village houses, and a new mob, the Fairy. And it could even be its own dimension, which would definitely be a change from the not-so-friendly Nether and End. And hopefully it will, since Mojang put the idea under review in 2018. With new biomes being added in, you still gotta show some love to the old ones, and Mojang said that they would. In fact, every feature that was shown in the biome votes, even the losing biomes, was confirmed to get added into the future. And this will include palm trees, oases, and cute meerkats in the deserts, as well as baobab trees, termites, and ostriches in the savannas, and even vultures, tumbleweeds, and new cacti for the Badlands.
The Sky Dimension is another one of those ideas from Minecraft's early days that got saved for later. It was originally going to be a dream biome. No, not that dream. You'd spawn there randomly when going to sleep, and only get a few minutes to gather resources before waking up in your bed. The Sky Dimension and Dream Biome ideas are both currently on Mojang's under review list. If this next feature gets added, all biomes will be split into 4 types. In 2013, seasons were mentioned, and in 2018 they were put under review. Leaves would change and days would get shorter and longer, gradually changing over 365 in-game days. I can barely keep a world going for more than 2 without starting a new one. Of course, with seasons could come cherry blossom. The idea for a cherry blossom grove biome is under review and would look amazing. We could also see fruit actually growing on trees, as that's the most voted idea on the feedback site, other than the cave update, which is already released. Fruit trees could replace apples being a random drop from leaves, making it much easier to find a lot without needing a large-scale deforestation to take place. So let's set course for Mojang did put rideable pet dragons on the list, meaning that in the future we might see the ability to actually tame the Ender Dragon and beat the game in a more pacifist way. Maybe you could breed the red dragon with the water dragon to get a baby Ender Dragon, which would be so cute but quite terrifying for your enemies.
We've got soul fire and soul torches, so soul blazes could spawn in the Soul Sand Valley biome. And although Jev said he wants to avoid adding in too many mob variants, he did say he'd like to see some kind of mob connected to the soul fire.
Making a mod is hard, which is why Mojang have been intending to add Lua scripting since the early days, and even teased it again in 2019. We already have add-ons for Bedrock Edition, so an official Java modding API might not be too far-fetched. The Illusioner mob has been in Java Edition for a long time, but completely inaccessible without commands, so it's likely we'll see it be added to survival mode someday. It creates decoy clones of itself to try and trick you, all while shooting with its bow. They're the strongest illager, but there's a glitch where when they're put in a boat, it causes them to shoot in the wrong direction. Mojang said they might add wizards in the same stream that they mentioned penguins, but they did confirm they'll never add spellcasting to vanilla, and you can learn about 37 more rejected Minecraft ideas in this video right here. Subscribe!